Alright, sorry it took me so long to go live. There were extenuating dietary issues or digestive issues. You gross TMI, but it's true. Recently I'm trying to change my diet to eat the right things, but putting anything in my stomach is just so here we go. Dude, doesn't have the sound on. Yeah, why would I have the sound fucking off? Here we go.
Listeners and patriots and lovers, watch out. There is a new kind of evil about both family men and no mates of their own. Don't let the octopus into your home.
That's our message from our lovely sponsor, Hurston Enterprises. Before you get any ideas about sea life on the run, the octopus represents those bastard commies up north. It's a metaphor, you see. I tell ya, I love being up at 6 a.m. on a Monday. The sun rising over the city reminds me of all the life down there. All those good, stout-hearted Americans with jobs in their minds and capitalism in their hearts.
Alright, so let's go to pan first. Pan, okay, here we go.
We've got a special guest I'm interviewing today, Joanne.
Hello, Charles. I'm excited to be here.
Now, what's a good Christian woman like you doing out of the kitchen and on America's airwaves?
I wonder that myself sometimes, Charles.
The kitchen on America's Airwaves. Rafflecopter. That's funny to me. The image of the 1950s domestic housewife, but the reality is that it was largely an illusion. Five-second rule here. That's how a 1950s housewife should take care of her man. Salt and pepper. Okay, so where's the salt and pepper here? It's not a bit of ew. That's coating in the game. Requires me to coat it in salt. Yeesh. Pepper's the best experience with like just a tiny little dash. Oh, great. That much. Ugh. That's disgusting. That is objectively disgusting. Take a fork to it. Ugh, fork you.
Francis, I made your favorite meatloaf sandwich
Mom,
with...
I can't talk. I gotta go now. I'm gonna miss the bus.
Oh, okay. Well, I love you.
Are you tired of feeling taken for granted?
You know it, Charles.
Yeah, the kid can't even
Of
look at
course
this
you
game.
are.
It's super low
We
budget.
know all you family men work hard all day just to provide for the
Well, the
kiddos
writing
of
is
the
funny
old
enough, I
ball and
like it
chain.
already.
When do they ever say thank you?
Honey, I'll be out late again. Have dinner ready when I get back.
Alright.
Yes, this truly is the American dream. Happy home, happy life, and happy wife. And what could be happier? We'll be back with more tales from all around the greatest country on earth after these messages.
Huh? It might be time to lay off the morning wine.
Morning wine.
Ugh. Even when something's a little different around here, there's always a mess to clean up.
Morning wine. Wow. Please do a discussion of morning wine. Rafflecopter. Collect every capitalist true American trading cards Rafflecopter. Yeah, this is the 1950s. This is the Red Scare. Yeah. The thing is the fact that on television, Hollywood is trying to show a backlash to feminism. And it was considered to be a subversive communist movement at the time. And that's where the whole image of the 50s housewife came, because like, oh crap, the women are working. We can't allow this. This must stop. This must end. Fear of socialism because they feared the USSR and actually spies from the USSR and sympathizers with their cause. To be fair, there were a lot of them. During World War II, the United States was on the same side. Joseph Stalin was referred to as quote-unquote Uncle Joe by the press. Then he decided to put up the Berlin Wall. But to be fair, it wasn't entirely Stalin, it was also Churchill. Definitely a book. Raffle. Alright. In by the door. Alright. Let's bake the meatloaf. I'd do anything for meatloaf, but I won't do that. Here we go. Meatloaf is also usually gross. I hate it. Bake it. So I can use the pan. That was the fact that Stalin, or that Churchill wanted to, this is the quote, that Churchill wanted to invade the USSR after the war. Truman said no. Stalin was scared of what Churchill was planning. He puts up the Berlin Wall and puts up the Iron Curtain. Oh, for fuck's sake. backlash against feminism in American media. Why we had movies like How to Murder Your titles like How to Murder Your Wife was because gender equality was something that was pushed by the Soviet Union. And we thought that it was feminism was subversive. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, cups. Alright, cups. Where are the cups? Ah, there we are. That's family of 3. She only has one son. Alright. Oh no, she has 2 kids. Alright. The 50s was described as the time that never was. It's largely because the image of 1950s domesticity with a mother who does not work was actually atypical. Same goes for the whole. The 50s was the time out there where it was a simpler time where nothing really happened. Hee hee hee. That's not true. The civil rights movement was actually in full swing in the 50s. J. Edgar Hoover, and by extension his COINTELPRO program, or COINTELPRO program, wanted to basically shut the civil rights movement down. Hey Jadlin, how's it going? The Call of Karen, here we go. Okay, take big knife to the meatloaf. How do they want me to slice it up? For the record, the movie we're watching after this in Discord, because Twitch ended watch parties, so I can't rent it on Amazon Prime anymore, is going to be Young Frankenstein, and anybody out there who dislikes that movie is probably a bad person with no sense of humor. Bring it to slice it up. Call of Karen, how to slice it up. Oh, but it gets funnier the more times you watch it. That movie never stopped being funny. Karen, slice. Meatloaf is also disgusting. It's just like, meatloaf is the type of food that turns ketchup into a salad. That should not happen. by the developer. Wow, that's funny. That's actually funny that that's how they actually decided to do. There we go. Oh, you have to hit the X. Alright.
Dinner's ready.
There we go.
Sure. When Francis isn't sorting his trading
that's
cards
wonderful.
and John isn't working on his novel, dinner can't come fast enough. When they're busy, they can't be bothered. Might as well listen to the radio while I wait.
And what a wonderful day it was! And if we have our way, we'll be living like this forever. Don't forget, anyone who wants different is a threat to our country. Be sure to report any strange happenings to...
That's a horrifying thought. No, it's bad enough when meatloaf involves baking it directly into. It's bad enough that meatloaf involves baking the ketchup into the meatloaf, using it as a topping. Ugh. No. I am not going to ever make that myself personally. I like making steak. I like making chicken.
Stop stacking food against the fridge door again. I'll scream. Or I would, if he didn't always leave the room when I show womanly emotions. Floor bacon for me. Oh, what a feeling.
Good morning, America. We're back at it again on this bright and sunny morning. And aren't we glad that it's bright and sunny, considering that freak storm over the Atlantic last night? That certainly didn't give me any ideas about the fragility of our human lives.
Yeah, that's what I grew up eating.
Say something about how good of a wife you are.
I eat chicken or steak every night now. It flies around because the house is haunted. You do the task and then now they have uncooked the bacon. And physics just run wild. This is like the game about the 5-second rule. Here we go. I like this game. I like this. I just also alright, and then fork this
Francis,
thing here.
don't
There we
forget your
go.
lunch.
Next time, can you make lunch like Timmy's mom does?
Fork, yeah.
She gives him cookies.
And don't you forget the meatloaf tonight, honey.
I never do.
Don't forget the meatloaf. I never. Awful if they eat
Today's
meatloaf.
broadcast brought to you by Hurston Enterprises' new vacuum cleaner with brand new technology that keeps your house cleaner longer. But not too long, or you ladies back home would have nothing to do. We've got a testimonial today from one of our happy customers. Say hello to America, Susan Jones.
Hi, Charles. It's a pleasure to be here.
Susan Jones? Timmy's mom, PTA president, makes snide comments about my brownies.
Now, Susan, you're a mother, PTA president, and baker extraordinaire.
Oh, I don't know if I'd say extraordinaire. I just know what I'm doing. When some others struggle a bit more.
Sure. Susan Jones? Timmy's mom, PTA president, makes snide comments about my brownie. Susan Jones? Timmy's mom, PTA president, makes snide comments about my brownies.
Now, Susan, you're a mother, PTA president, and baker extraordinaire.
Any second now, Charles from PMCR Radio is going to knock on the door and tell me this is all a weird prank show segment.
and some
And
others
Susan will be there too.
struggle.
She'll
a
marvel
bit
at how I
more.
haven't cleaned up. Sure, Susan.
Problems with problems with other kids with it, like problems with other parents. Yeah, that's normal. My dad was a teacher, and he said that the problem with teaching is that it's not babysitting the kids, it's babysitting the parents. Because you have to explain why their kid didn't do a good enough job on the test. And you can't ever say that the kid didn't meet the requirements without the parent going right to the school board to say why you should be fired. And if you don't have the right politics, the union won't protect you either. And the right politics usually means having to stay on Twitter and pay attention to all the current lingo. That's why I've never... I like reading, I like educating myself, I can never be a teacher for that fucking reason. It's because of just how much of a fake-ass motherfucker you have to be for that shit. Yeah, and Susan is coming over.
Dinner's ready.
You have the neighbor
In a
coming
minute.
over.
In a minute.
He's also apparently an asshole.
Well, that's it for me tonight, folks. Keep an eye out for anything strange, and don't forget.
All right. That's definitely not normal.
Wait, not wrong was reference to what did I say? About why I'd never want to be a teacher.
Ugh. Even when something's a little
Ah.
different around here. Well, I prefer floating bacon to floor bacon. Though I can't say I'm a huge fan of either.
Another day in American paradise, the greatest country on earth. Don't forget, everything's completely fine. Today's program is brought to you by And that's not all. If you buy now, you'll get a free
Look
pair
how
of
the eggs never
binoculars to
crack.
spy on your neighbors.
To spy on your neighbors. Yeah. The Colo paranoia in this game is like the best part of it. Like anything late 20th century is going to have those Cold War elements to them, and I cooked this one. Whoa. No. There's the floating plate. Yeah, Matthew's babysitting parents, that's true. Why doesn't my kid get... Why didn't my kid
Hi,
get a good
Francis.
grade? Because
Hope you
the
have a
kid
good
didn't
day
turn
at
the...
school.
The kid didn't turn anything in.
Have a good day at work, dear.
Or because your kid didn't read the syllabus about what was required. On the walls. I love it.
Maya Hurston vacuum.
This game is wonderful.
It will have your carpet sparkling like new. Yeah, give me a ring when it does the same thing for my ceiling. Oh yes, Being Magazine is here. Please take me away to a world of country melodrama where I don't have to worry about how my house might be possessed.
Alright, mail order Silver Bellezza. The brochure.
Silver bullets, huh?
Heh.
You know what? Sure. Better safe than sorry. If only I hadn't sold the pistol when we had Francis.
Okay, sure, I know where to drop it in the envelope. Take the mail slot. Alright. There we go. Oh, wow. Somehow.
Those silver bullets can't get here fast
This
enough.
cutter.
Hey, whatever entity is
That's
doing
right,
this,
okay.
please stop. I don't need any more cleaning to do.
Unearthly screech.
Okay, I can take a hint.
Uh. There we go. Unearthly screech. This game's minimalistic, so you don't really see everything that's being described. It's all floating around. Doesn't even think about getting the house unhaunted. Alright, there we go. Where is the last cup? Oh, there's a cup.
Dinner's ready.
There we go. Ah!
In a minute.
In a minute.
I should start cooking for the entity in the house. Maybe it will appreciate my cooking. I can't tell if that's a yes or a no. I'm going to say no.
Good evening, listeners. Gee, did that day fly by with no strange happenings at all? For you night owls out there, here's the evening news.
Yeah.
That storm out by the Atlantic seems to have cleared up. The Navy is setting out to investigate to make sure it isn't something else. Meanwhile, some odd fellow in Johansson County swears there's a new mountain on the horizon by his house. The things some folks will do for attention, am I right? If you live near that man, you'd best keep an eye on him for other unusual behavior. Good morning, everyone. Every day is a clean slate, a brand new start. Breakfast, as you all know, is the most important meal of the day. Except, of course, for the most important meal of the universe, where the old ones descend upon humanity and eat the sun.
The sun.
Broadcast is telling me that isn't a standard meal in most American households. My mistake.
What? That's wonderful. Alright. Ah! I gotta fix in this game, never break the eggs. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this first. No, let me grab the... Yeah. That's all in one spot. Yes, good. Ha. Ah. Alright, fork. You have to outsmart this game's physics engine. And your plates will never break. Oof. Just like real life. Amazing realism. Here we go. There we go.
Francis,
Ha!
are you there?
Yeah, Timmy's dad is driving me to school.
Oh, I could drive you.
Timmy's mom says that women shouldn't drive.
Timmy's mom says that
Bye,
we
honey.
should try- Wow.
Strange. My silver bullet shouldn't arrive until tomorrow.
Alright. All this additional salt and air and holy water and crucifixes to get rid of Cthulhu. Ah. I can't have vacuum.
Oh boy. From Susan? What did she have to say this time? I saw your lawn was looking more drab than usual, and I thought, there's a gal who has eldritch demons in her home. Here's a book that might help. Wow. Isn't that just so thoughtful of her?
The Necronomicon. Ah. Keep an eye on the vacuum. Cloth carrying vacuum disappeared. Plow through floor. Walk through. So watch out for the save is pretty far back. I don't want to do that again. The Nuclear Family by Strangelove. Ha! Guides. Shit. Yeah. All right. Find the key for this. Alright, I'm gonna have to YouTube this shit. uh... Well, the good news is it looks like we're almost done with this. That's the good news. It's like, okay, we're past this part. Purple letters. Okay. There we go. Okay. So how do I resummon it? Oh, so the game had a bug. It was supposed to transform the vacuum. But instead it sent it through the floor, and that's a bug. Ah.
Listeners and patrons and lovers, watch out. There is
That happens?
kind of evil about most manly men and no mates of their own. Don't let the octopus into your home.
That's our message from our lovely sponsor, Hurston Enterprises. Before
Apparently
you
I
get any
I almost
ideas
beat the
about
game, and then
Sea Life on the
it's forced
Run,
me to
the
restart from the
octopus
beginning.
represents those bastard commies up north. I tell ya, I love being up at 6 a.m. on a Monday. The sunrise over the city reminds me of all the life down there. All those good, stout-hearted Americans with jobs in their minds and capitalism in their hearts.
I can't believe that happened.
We've got a special guest I'm interviewing today, Joanne.
You do everything right, and the
Hello,
game
Chuck.
has a
I'm
glitch.
excited to be here.
Now, what's a good
Yeah, I
Christian
know.
woman like you doing out of the kitchen and on America's airwaves?
I wonder that myself sometimes, Charles.
Okay, so we're not totally at the beginning. I think we're like on day 2 or 3. I hate playing, like, I think that good game design is when it's the fault of the player and not the game. I hate it when it's the game. Don't do this with actual legs, especially if you don't clean your floors every
I
day.
made your favorite meatloaf sandwich
Mom,
with.
I can't talk. I gotta go now. I'm gonna miss the
Meatloaf
bus.
sandwich.
Oh,
Ew.
okay.
It's called the Sloppy
Well,
Joes.
I love you.
The more veggies you
Are
put in your
tired of
meatloaf, the
being
worse it
taken for
gets.
granted?
You know it, Charles.
Of course
I
you
make a
are.
point to put my veggies on
We
the
know
side.
all you family men work hard all day just to provide for the kiddos at the old ball and chain. And when do they ever say thank you?
I put my
Honey,
veggies on the
I'll be out late
side.
again. Have dinner ready when I get back.
I don't want to eat like some kind of Franken meatloaf. No, I grew up eating that.
Yes,
This
this
is gross.
truly
No.
is the American dream. Happy home, happy life, and happy wife. And what could be happy? We'll be back with more tales from all around the greatest country on earth after these messages.
I'm not seeing the. There we go. All right. '50s, the time that never was. You just remembered Leave It to Beaver reruns. Ah. Didn't used to do this. It stopped spinning after a while. Game is not supposed to do this. Start complaining about morning wine. Okay. So. Let's try this again.
Listeners and patrons and lovers, watch out. There is a new kind of evil about both
Okay.
men and no mates of their own.
So it's. Wow. You break the game by saving.
And lovers, watch out. There is a new kind of
Ah.
family men and no mates of their own. Don't let the octopus into your
This game is
home.
great until you get almost done with it and then it starts encountering bugs.
Hurston Enterprises. Before you get any
It's a
ideas
special
about
bug,
sea life
yeah.
on the run, the octopus represents those bastard commies up north. It's a metaphor, you see. I tell ya, I love being up at 6 a.m. on a Monday. The sun rising over the city reminds me of all the life down there. All those good, stout-hearted Americans with jobs in their minds and capitalism in their hearts. We've got a special guest I'm interviewing today, Joanne.
Hello, Charles. I'm excited to be here.
Now, what's a good Christian woman like you doing out of the kitchen and on America's airwaves?
I wonder that myself sometimes, Charles.
Yeah, the save didn't even. This was they want. The save didn't even save when it was supposed to save. Didn't save when I actually saved the game. Why? Why did it not do that? On day one, it stops marking the stuff now, even though I started a new game. I didn't
Francis,
completely exit
I
out.
made your favorite meatloaf sandwich
Mom,
with.
I can't talk. I gotta go now. I'm gonna miss the bus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
that
love you.
like 2 major bugs in a row.
Are you tired of being
Restart
taken for
game.
granted?
You know it, Charles.
Of course you are. We know all you family men work hard all day just to provide for the kiddos at the old ball and chain. And when do they ever say thank you?
Took it to the vacuum cleaner before picking up the Necronomicon,
Honey,
and that
I'll be
broke
out
the
late
game.
again. Have dinner ready when I get back.
Yes, this truly is the American dream. Happy home, happy life, and happy wife. And what could be happy? We'll be back with more tales from all around the greatest country on earth after these messages.
Huh? It might be time to lay off the morning wine.
Okay, wait for this stuff to hit
Ugh.
the floor first. Cool.
Even when something's a little different around here, there's always a mess to clean up.
Make sure that I don't sequence break, because I think I know how I'm triggering these bugs. Alright. Good news, the fact that I managed to, like, I've already beaten most of the game already, and it's like this game's around half an hour if you know what you're doing. And it's, once you know how to cut the meatloaf, it's pretty easy. Alright. As expected, you to not get all of them. Yeah, see, if you miss putting it in and putting another card in there, it'll scripting error. It's like, oh, you didn't put it in there. Hee hee hee. Game fucked up.
Huh? It might be time to lay off the morning wine.
Okay.
Ugh. Even when something's a little different around here, there's always a mess to clean up.
Okay. Table for 3 today. Ah. If it moves the thing there, then I guess I'll put that there. Plates and forks. Okay, so that was a table before. Anyway. Okay. Cool.
Dinner's ready. Sure. Sure. When Francis isn't sorting his trading cards and John isn't working on his novel, dinner can't come fast enough. When they're busy, they can't be bothered. Ugh, might as well listen to the radio while I wait.
And what a wonderful day it was! And if we have our way, we'll be living like this forever. Don't forget, anyone who wants different is a threat to our country. Be sure to report any strange happenings to...
Well, here we go. There we go.
What?
Whoa.
If I have to politely remind John to stop stacking food against the fridge door again, I'll scream. Or I would, if he didn't always leave the room when I show womanly emotions. Floor bacon for me. Oh, what a feeling.
Good morning, America. We're back at it again on this bright and sunny morning. And aren't we glad that it's bright and sunny, considering that freak storm over the Atlantic last night? That certainly didn't give me any ideas about the fragility of our human lives. In other news, does the amount of salt you put on your meatloaf say something about how good of a wife you are? Tune in after the break to find out.
There we go.
Francis,
Ha!
don't forget your lunch.
Next time, can you make lunch like Timmy's
Alright.
mom does?
Time to
She gives her
vacuum.
cookies.
And don't you forget the meatloaf tonight, honey.
I never do.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Hurston Enterprises' new vacuum cleaner with brand new technology that keeps your house cleaner longer. But not too long, or you ladies back home would have nothing to do. We've got a testimonial today from one of our happy customers. Say hello to America,
Not too
Susan
long.
Jones.
You would have.
Hi, Charles. It's a pleasure to be here.
Alright.
Susan Jones, Timmy's mom, PTA president, makes snide comments about my brownies. Susan Jones, Timmy's mom, PTA president, makes snide comments. All right. Susan Jones, Timmy's
Alright.
mom, PTA president, makes snide
Pup already
comments
landed
about
on
my
there, huh?
brownies.
Now, Susan, you're a mother, PTA president, and
Any
baker
second now,
extraordinaire.
Charles from PMCR Radio is going
I
to
don't know
knock
if
on
I'd
the door
say
and tell me this is all a
extraordinaire.
weird prank show
I
segment.
just know what I'm doing.
And Susan
when
will
some
be there
others
too. She'll marvel at how I
struggle
haven't
a
cleaned
bit
up
more.
before letting it come. Sure, Susan.
Fork. I immediately go for the meatloaf instead of the fork and just trap with the fork, assuming I hear the bell come off because I just have this. When I'm baking something, that's just how my mind works, even if it's in a video game. Just, oh shit, I gotta get to this immediately before it gets burned.
Dinner's ready.
In a
That to
minute.
me is funny.
Ugh.
It's like,
Well, that's it for me tonight, folks. Keep an eye out for anything
Uh.
strange, and don't forget.
Well, I prefer floating bacon to floor bacon, though I can't say I'm a huge fan of either.
Another day in American paradise, the greatest country on earth. Don't forget, everything's completely fine. Today's program is brought to you by And that's not all. If you buy now, you'll get a free pair of binoculars to spy on your neighbors.
Alright, pepper. Alright. Salt. Okay, fork. Fork, yeah. There we go.
Bye,
We did it.
Francis.
Ha!
Hope you have a good day at school. Have a good day at work, dear.
Oh, yeah. Hey! Vacuum cleaner to the ceiling. Piece of wall. Thought the vacuum cleaner's actually here.
Maya Hurston Vacuum,
There we go.
It will have your carpet sparkling like new. Yeah, give me a ring when it does the same thing for my ceiling.
Alright. It sucks that there weren't even enough guides here to come trigger the bug I did. Not even that it was a bug. I just had to restart the whole fucking game. Alright, no, I don't want to do that while I don't want to save this game while holding an object, because I very well may create a bug. But I'm done vacuuming this.
Oh, yes! Being Magazine is here. Please take me away to a world of country melodrama where I don't have to worry about how my house might be possessed. Silver bullets, huh? You know what? Sure. Better safe than sorry.
Alright.
If only I hadn't sold the pistol when we had Francis.
Silver plus without the pistol. This is where she gets all this holy water and crucifixes from.
Those silver bullets can't get here fast enough. Hey, whatever entity is doing this, please stop. I don't need any more cleaning to do. Okay, I can take a hint.
There we go. Okay, cup is what's missing. Meatloaf. Alright. Meatloaf, but not the singer. Here we go. Meatloaf. Person out there who saying I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that, which makes his name the ultimate safe word. Here we go. Alright. There we go, yes! Ha!
In a minute.
And then we're gonna save
I
our
should
game
start
here.
cooking for the entity in the house. Maybe it will appreciate my
Okay,
cooking.
so here's where I think we got up to the part out there where we almost managed to beat the game.
I can't
Then
tell if that's a
save.
yes or a no. I'm going to say no.
Good evening, listeners. Gee, did that day fly by with no strange happenings at all? For you night owls out there, here's the evening news. that storm out by the Atlantic seems to have cleared up. The Navy is setting out to investigate to make sure it isn't something else. Meanwhile, some odd fellow in Johansson County swears there's a new mountain on the horizon by his house. Oh, the things some folks will do for attention, am I right? If you live near that man, you'd best keep an eye on him for other unusual behavior. Good morning, everyone. Every day is a clean
Alright.
slate, a brand new
Once
start.
this radio
Breakfast,
broadcast
as you all
ends, I'm
know,
gonna save.
is the most
Then see if it
important meal
doesn't
of the
send me
day.
back to the beginning of the
Except,
game.
of course, for the most important meal of the universe, where the old ones descend upon humanity and eat the sun.
Okay, here's where we left off.
Broadcast is telling me
Again.
that isn't a standard meal in most American households. My mistake.
This game is me hot by doing that. Alright. Save before opening this. Cool. Bah! Fingers crossed it actually works this time. I was going to wonder just what, like, if it does this again, then I think I might just change my game to Super Game Dev Puncher Turbo 3 and see exactly how that works out, huh? Alright. Okay. Salt. At least the salt and pepper aren't flying out. At least not yet. Oh, motherfucker. Ah. Here we go. Salt. Yes. Did it. Ah! There we are. Okay. Ah.
Francis, are you there?
Yeah, Timmy's dad is driving me to school.
Oh, I could drive you.
Timmy's mom says that women shouldn't drive.
Bye, honey.
Strange. My silver bullet shouldn't arrive until tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh boy. From
Do this
Susan.
first.
What did she have to say this time? I saw your lawn was looking more
Alright.
drab than usual, and I thought, there's a gal who has eldritch demons in her home. Here's a book that might help. Wow. Isn't that just so thoughtful of her?
Because the book actually will help. Oh, hold right click. I just clicked right click. And that's what sent it through the floor. It's the difference between not testing your own damn game when you're a small team and just an occasional bug.
Okay. That's actually useful? Oh, I have to write her a nice thank you letter now, don't I?
Throw a pencil on the paper is what it says. Should fold it nice and neat. Susan have to say something. Doesn't have something to say about that too.
It means so much to me that you reached out, especially with your extraordinarily busy schedule. I'll be sure to send over some fresh
Yes.
brownies when I get the chance.
Susan helped. Actually helped her this time, and she's just being passive aggressive about it. Anyway, it's great. That's funny.
And now, a public service announcement from your local neighborhood watch. Over at your neighbors for dinner, keep an eye out for strange happenings. A dysfunctional dinner is the first sign of an unhappy home and a potential threat to your community.
Come on, Charles. I don't need you calling me out, too.
Yeah, okay, maybe some of the holy weapon clouds will set it straight. And trap it on the counter first. Yeah, demonic meatloaf. That's great. I like this game. I like I can just leave it in the oven the entire damn time. There we go. Ha! That's how you do it. Yeah, the pencil.
Dinner's ready.
There we go. Ha!
I'm working on my novel.
I'm sorting
Awesome.
my trading cards.
Yay.
Are you an unhappy housewife in your house life?
Maybe so, Charles. Maybe so.
Just like the demonic
Then
meatloaf.
stay
That was
tuned.
funny.
We've got 10 appliances that will make you the
That was
perfect house
funny.
spouse. And they're so easy, we're sure even you ladies will be able to figure it out.
And 10 more reasons for Susan to brag about how rich she is at the next PTA meeting.
Appliance 1. A safe lined with iron to keep the manuscripts describing all the horrors you've seen. And 5 down, it's completely retarded. Those are the answers to yesterday's crossword. Hope you had fun playing along with us. Strange words this time. What is that, Lithuanian?
Darn, I thought it was Cthulhu Patagon Arlier. So close.
That's funny. Alright. We got past the part there, and let's try to see if saving our game actually does anything aside from restart the game with more bugs this time. Ah! There we go. Here we go. Cook 2 eggs. No! Bad flying bacon. This only happened to me twice before in real life. Here we go. Actually, on a serious note, I once accidentally tried to get a Pop-Tart out of the toaster with paper towel so I didn't burn the Pop-Tart on my... I didn't burn my hand with the Pop-Tart and I wound up almost setting my house on fire. Can't find the bacon, which is already cooked. Okay, both of those are cooked. Means this on the plate. There we go. Alright, this bacon looks cooked. Huh, there we go. Ah. Okay. Ah. There we go.
Be sure to be safe.
Slam the
with your
plate on the
friends.
fork
There's been strange
so
news
they
lately.
touch.
I'll be
That's
fine,
how you do
Mom.
it.
Timmy's dad is picking me up from school, and Timmy's mom is gonna make me brownies after.
Honey, have you noticed anything odd lately?
Come to think of it, your meatloaf was a little dry yesterday. That's alright. I'll pick up pizza tonight.
That's great. They don't notice that anything's wrong.
Oh, perfect. My bullets are here. Now, I might not have a gun, and most sources say you need a gun to use bullets, but most sources aren't losing their mind trying to be a good wife and mother while demons are in their house. So I'll be taking some liberties.
As a thought annihilator.
Now this is what I'm talking about. I don't know when I'll need it, but better safe than sorry.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. This game is a ridiculous sense of humor. It's why I put up with the bugs. Even though it looks like the devs abandoned it. I think this is probably like a game school project. This is likely some game school's
Tonight's
like
broadcast is brought to you by
senior
The
project.
Stars Are Right, your #1 guide to the stars being right.
I'm
Also
almost
providing
certain that it
services
is.
like seeing if the stars are
I
right.
guess that's because
and
I know that
making sure
Octodad absolutely. The game Octodad, that was actually
Broadcast? What do you
a
mean they're
senior
not a
project
sponsor? The
from
stars
DePaul
are right.
University's
The stars are right.
graduating
It's
class.
right here. The stars are right. The stars are right. The stars are right. No, it's fine. I told you, I'm just going to share the joyous news that the old ones are returning, and they're chartering their boat to the second city of Hell Yeah, and that calamari is on sale at Gigamart today, 50% off. Oh, we're on air now? Hello, everyone. Calamari is on sale at Gigamart today. Add a bit of extra kick to your morning smoothie with some tasty sea life. Delicious. Actually, that doesn't sound delicious at all. Well, anyhow, it's a Saturday. Time
There
to
we
kick
go.
back and relax after a long, hard week of work providing for your families. And hey, maybe your wives can take a break too.
still jumps. Alright. All the meatloaf's demonic now, huh? Just like real life. Meatloaf is the devil. I hate that shit. Meatloaf cannot be a thing. There we go. Oh, that's a spatula. Fork, yeah. Here we go. Take a plate. Yes, there we go. There we go. This one's cooked. Isn't it? Yes. There we go. Ha!
Play poker with the guys. I'll be back late.
There we go.
Timmy found a weird bat lizard by the creek. We're gonna go poke it with a stick.
This is called
Hey, don't.
people out there who
Susan should pay more attention to her kid.
probably made this as a college senior project. I'm calling it now. Alright. Now I'm going to see, is this the end? Alright. I can't see how close I am to the end. Alright. Okay, this is very close. I think there's like one more day after this. Alright, so we're right by the end. Alright, cool. You still have limited ammo.
Ah, what a day it's been, America.
It looks like these
It's easy
bullets
with
are
the
going to come
knowledge
in
that
handy
tomorrow-
after all. I'm sick of this number nonsense.
You don't think the Soviets have anything to do with this, do you? It doesn't
Okay.
really matter, I suppose.
This has gone on long
We'll
enough.
all be vaporized to dust, one way or the other.
Take out the
Believe we won't
tentacles.
rejoin the stars. I thought
you were Yeah.
interviewing me about my ceramic business.
Directing you off to another dimension, huh?
You'll never believe it, folks. This man makes deep sea dining sets. Get a plate shaped like an octopus for only $19.99. Yes, perfect for all occasions,
vacuum
like
in the
serving that
closet.
50% off calamari, or celebrating the return of the octopus bad human lord of the deep sea. I suppose you can use my plates for that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking to
Yes,
you.
there we go.
I'm sick of all this. It's hard enough to do all the work around here, and I don't need
Uh.
you making it worse for me. I've spent my whole life cleaning up other people's messes, and I'm not dealing with yours too. I'm ending this, once and for all.
Hey, you big ugly slob. Hey, you big ugly slob. Catch. Catch.
There we go. Ha! You gotta. That's wonderful. That's funny. Yeah. Task complete.
A beautiful day in American paradise. A lovely country with a lovely radio station host that may have just been put on sick leave for a month because of erratic behavior. Strangely, I feel much better. But I'm not going to turn down a free vacation. In any case, sayonara, America. I'll see you again once I'm done sipping pina coladas in Bermuda.
Well, that takes care of that. Well, that's new.
Honey, I'm off to work. Oh, and when I get home, I want to talk to you. Frankly, the house has been a mess this week. Susan's mentioned that she's seen all sorts of things through the windows.
I'm making this a structured
really making this
environment.
a structured environment for Francis. We both know that you need to clean more,
That's
but I want to
wonderful.
find a solution that works for you. Happy wife, happy life, right?
I need
Is
to clean
that
more.
so?
Listeners and patrons and lovers, watch out. There is a new kind of evil about both family men and always on their own. Don't let the octopus into your home when you find
Yeah.
life has got you down. Take a moment and just look around. All your neighbors are doing much better than you. So why can't you just smile and be happy too?
That's what I thought this was. This is.
Daily chores
These people are seniors in a college project.
is your house in a
This is people out there who wanted to get into game dev, want to get a degree in it.
your marriage
Alright, somebody else voiced Karen.
The problem is you haven't swept the hall. So just say it's okay.
Who is Charles again? I like how she did the Cthulhu sounds there.
Ignore all the strife. You are the perfect housewife.
One exception is the thing we all fear. Whispers and screams let us know he is near. If you feel somehow that you're not alone, you know the octopus is in your home.
When you find your house covered in slime, things move and change with no reason or
Where's
rhyme.
Worcester Poly? Yeah.
You'd better act fast or
Worcester,
you'll have
yeah.
an ungodly mess. An ancient
And there's
one
no,
is
there's
your newest
no,
house
okay, there we go, menu.
guest.
There we go. Wait, this stream lasted less than 2 hours, so what do you say we just do Cthulhu Saves the World and skip ahead? I'm just like, this was incredibly short, and I just want to do Cthulhu Saves the World. So, alright, here we go. Uninstall. And then, what stream title that I have saved up for that? All right. Fuck it. Let's just say we'll do that tomorrow. We're gonna watch a movie. I want to watch a movie. I don't want to clean. So since I have to clean in this game, remind me of that. We're just gonna watch a movie, then I'm gonna clean my place. All right. Until next time, we're rating. Who are we rating? I could rate him. I don't know him that well. I don't know her that well. Anybody I know a little bit better. This is 20th anniversary edition. Is that the Pixel remaster? He's playing Final Fantasy II, so I think I might want to do that. And be back tomorrow with Cthulhu Saves the World.